Hi, my name is Jasper and this is Back to Basics, the very first episode of my 2023 project. Today, as the very first episode, I want to introduce you to mango. I know it's silly, but yeah, it's mangoes. Let's get on with it. All right, I think I should start with the ripe ones. So with the ripe ones, it's very straightforward. Well, not really, because you're not quite sure how to attack it. Some people just realize, oh, how do you peel this thing? Normally, or at least back home, the very traditional way is just literally just give it a nick and then peel it off. But of course, there is an easier way to do it. So first is you need to find the bottom. So the fruit is always shaped like this. It can be longer like this, but the whole idea is it's shaped like that. So if you're going that way, then we're going down. So let it stand relatively like this. It's gonna wobble a little bit. So my advice to be just nick that bit, small bit, it's very small, just to make it stand so it's a bit easier for you to handle. So whenever I cut something, especially that's rounded, I always try to find something that I can nick so it's flat. It gives that extra support. So down with the wrist, and then we will make two nicks here and here. Why I gotta say two? Because the shape of the seed of the mango is sort of like a long, flat, rounded piece of oval. So it runs along the whole fruit, so you can't really get away with it. Let's see what we can find. So with that a little bit stability, put your wrist down and just be careful. So now it's not going through straight, so I need to do a curve. Slowly, and there you go. That's a nice piece of mango right there. So to do the other side, of course, you flip. So now you know that it's that way, and you kind of made the nick that way. You might want to consider putting the nick a little bit straighter. And then again, twist the knife to the left, and then now you will feel a little bit more ease. See, look at that. The other option would be to do it this way, though it's a bit weird sometimes. We can try and do that. Because actually you have a bigger rounded spot right there. And it's flatter, so it doesn't really move. So based from that, you will see that point right there where the fruit attaches to the stem. So you just kind of guide it through and then make a nick. So if that's that, it's about a finger size. If you're a smaller person, then you might want to 1.5 it. There you go. So I'll make a nick, and then same, go through, and then just a little bit of that curve when you reach like the half bit. And there you go. Now to remove it, so there's a way to like make it look pretty, and one is like, I mean, this is how my mother taught me rather. So just get the tip of the knife. You will feel that when you cut it through, it's a bit hard or a bit rough as you go through. So that means that you're hitting the skin. So just be very careful. So I'm making 3 slits, and then I turn it around 90 degrees and make 3 more slits. Once you're done with that, you can push the middle part, and then it feels like you're opening. There you go. If you don't want the skin and you just literally want the meat, of course everyone wants the meat, who doesn't? So you have this, hold your mangoes like this, spoon, it's your best friend. Stick it in there about halfway, and then move it to the left. If you're a lefty, maybe it's different, but yeah. And then again, your guide is your skin. Continuously move to the left, and then as you remove the whole thing, just grab the one that's sticking in that part in the middle, and then voila. No waste whatsoever. Now the only issue, I just realized now, the only issue when you cut it on the bottom is you might not be able to scoop that all off. So just be careful. It should be okay. Yep, should be all right. Then there you go. Again. Pop. Last one. So again, right around the middle. Put that spoon inside and then go around. Some people would use a thin glass, like a goblet, a wine glass or something like that. Not a fan. One, because it might destroy the glass. Two, might destroy the glass. Not very good reasons, hey? All right, just gonna wipe my hands down here. So then you can do whatever. You can either cut it like this crosswise to use for salads and stuff like that. Or if you want to use for pies, then you can do a cross. And then just for more minute salads, things like that. Put it on top of pavlovas, mango and pavlova, marriage. So that for me is the easiest way to prepare a mango, or at least a ripe one in that regard. So I'm gonna close this back. Whoop. Here is a different one. You can't use the same trick that I used for the ripe one, simply because it's hard. Like the skin is actually hard. So you need to use a peeler. With the Y peelers, what I usually do when I'm peeling something is I'm nicking both sides. So, or at least the side where I want to put the peeler in first. So, and for me, that's that side. So that small bit. Why? Peelers generally lose their sharpness as they age, and you have to buy new ones. So far, I helped him survive 5 years because of this trick. So again, on that part where you see that part right there, you can hang on your peeler like that and then pull back. So easy, right? Y peelers, buy them. Any brand, not as expensive. So again, that nick would help you grab the skin. Let's just make it so easy. There you go. And again, the job also becomes easier when you clear the mess. So, see? You have one peeled, unripe green mango. Let's do that again. Trim that part. Use a peeler. Stick it in there. Pull it back. Stick it in there. Pull it back. It just helps the peeler in general. So. Like I said, it's very clean, it's very efficient. So yeah, there you go. Now that you've finished peeling, of course, okay, what's next? How can I eat my unripe mango? So of course you can use either a mandolin to slice it all off, but now we'll just try and use the same trick as what we did with the other one. So to get the cheek. So I'm gonna, again, this has to be done really carefully because you don't have much leverage with the mango, especially when it's this thin. So just be careful. Try to make a nick that would create a flat surface and then just slowly, let's see. You can try to grip them always so they have like leverage and then pull it back. There you go. Same we can do with the other side. Sharp knife always helps. So once you got in, just hold on to this one and then pull it down. There you go. As you can see, the difference is like the seed is really thin. So again, this is going to be to the one who prepared the mango. My mom would usually do something like this, though I wouldn't try in there, but you can try this at home if you want to. Just be very, very careful, please. So you can put the knife in there. And then you will feel the thud. The thud is basically the seed. So it will protect your hand like that. You can do the same thing on the other side. And then with that, use your knife like this, put the tip of the mango on the board, and then slowly do this. So that's one quick way of doing it. So again, what you can do is turn it around. Again, very slowly. Sharp knife, careful. There you go. Then you can do that. And of course, with the trim, some of them will still can be trimmed on the side. And then these small bits and pieces are the joys of the people who prepared your fruits. So let's put it on there for the people who prepare the fruits. You can do it, you can slice them all up so thin. For a mango salad, you can dice it. There you go. Or like I said, if it's still whole, then you can use a mandolin to actually hold the mango so that you can slice back and forth. And then when it's done, you can reverse it and then slice back and forth with a mandolin. Now I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna make a nice fruit salad. I'm gonna get out my shrimp paste and just gonna dip that nice green mango in there. And I'm gonna see you on the next episode. This is Back to Basics with Jasper. See you soon. Bye. Bye.